Love can be beautiful. It can inspire joy, hope, and connection. But love can also unravel into jealousy, obsession, and betrayal. And when betrayal burns deep enough, it sometimes transforms into something far darker: revenge. The story begins with a couple who, at first glance, seemed to have it all. They were young, vibrant, and their relationship appeared unshakable. To friends and neighbors, they looked inseparable. Smiles, laughter, and plans for the future painted the picture of a love story destined to last. But behind closed doors, the truth was far less perfect. Arguments began to creep in. Small disagreements escalated into bitter fights. Promises that once carried weight began to feel fragile. And then, into this fragile relationship, came someone new. It started quietly, a glance that lingered too long. Conversations carried out in secret. Messages exchanged late into the night. What began as a harmless connection soon grew into something forbidden. A love triangle that none of them could control. Suspicion grew. Lies multiplied. And eventually, the truth of the betrayal could no longer be hidden. For one partner, heartbreak turned into fury. The pain of being deceived carved deep, and anger began to take root. That anger twisted into something more dangerous. In their mind, betrayal was unforgivable, and punishment would be inevitable. A plan began to form. This would not be an impulsive act carried out in the heat of the moment. This would be deliberate. Each word was carefully chosen, each step calculated to ensure the betrayal was avenged. Revenge became an obsession, eclipsing reason, consuming every thought. On the night when everything came to a head, the tension was unmistakable. What should have been a confrontation filled with pleas for forgiveness turned into something much darker. Words sharpened into accusations, emotions ignited into fury, and love warped into violence. When the night ended, one of them was gone forever. The crime shocked everyone who knew them. A relationship that once looked so full of promise had ended in bloodshed. Friends were stunned, family members devastated. It seemed impossible that what had begun as love could end in such horror. Investigators pieced the story together one fragment at a time. Phone records revealed secret conversations. Witnesses recalled suspicious encounters. Hidden messages exposed a tangled web of lies. Slowly, the truth emerged. The love triangle had spiraled out of control, and jealousy had lit the fuse that led to murder. In the courtroom, the truth unfolded like a tragedy. 3 lives intertwined, destroyed by deception and rage. One was dead, another faced justice, and the third was left carrying the weight of the destruction their presence had helped ignite. The story became more than a crime. It became a haunting reminder of how fragile love can be when it is twisted by betrayal, and how dangerous it becomes when revenge takes hold. Love is powerful. It can heal, uplift, and create. But love, when